To start things off, I wanted to talk about an alternate timeline that's had many different interpretations over the years, Dusttale. Now, the original version, the Ask Dusttale blog, has already had a deep dive made, so today we'll be talking about the maybe more popular one, depending on what side of the fandom you're on, Evan Strablow's Dusttale fan game. Despite its flaws, this is my preferred version of the alternate timeline. It's the one I grew up with and is the one included in most trios and fan games. In this version, after an unreasonable amount of genocides, Kara had taken control of the human, either from the multiple genocide routes driving her insane or mischaracterization, and forced them to continue the genocidal loop. Meanwhile, Sans finally snapped, something causing him to remember the genocides and come up with a plan, gain XP, and kill the human. Some things that this Dusttale's Dust Sans shares with Ask Dusttale's Murder Sans is that since Sans has gone on his own murderous genocide run, he has lost the ability to use karma, his yellow and orange flashing eyes are replaced with red for determination, and he uses a strategy brought up in the original where Sans, instead of starting his murder spree in Snowdin straight away, he goes to ruins to kill as many monsters there to ensure the human has less XP and work his way upwards. Which is what Sans does in this version, since as soon as the game begins, we find Flowey, well... Okay, Jesus, Toriel, was that really necessary? Despite hearing there's a murderer on the loose, Toriel immediately leaves the human to go close off the ruins from the outside world. She must have ignored all the dust around to not realize that both murderers are already here. Anyway, yeah, thanks to Dust Sans seemingly going through Frisk's normal routes, there's much less monsters for Frisk to kill. Even Toriel is slain by Sans. For some reason, he drops the weapon he used to kill her afterwards. I guess he just didn't need that extra attack anymore. The cycle repeats in Snowdin. Dust Sans goes on ahead, killing as many monsters as possible, leaving only the leftovers for the human, until somewhere along the line, he spends too much time in a certain area and the human catches up with him. Cornering him in Snowdin's cave, Sans is forced to battle with the human until he takes a single hit and runs away. What a coward. The loop continues until we get to Papyrus, where after Sans kills him, he completely loses it, even starting to see a fake version of his brother, Phantom Papyrus. The cycle continues in Waterfall 2 until we get to Undyne, holding on to life with determination while Sans tries to kill her, giving the human a perfect opportunity to steal Undyne's XP, and also giving us a pretty banger FNF song. Sans crashes out on his imaginary brother, and they continue the cycle in Hotland, Sans and Kara running down to the True Lab, while Alphys tries to use the determination machine on Sans, but unlike someone we'll discuss in another video, my goat, she is not able to use the determination machine and is swiftly killed. Finally, fuck Mettaton, we get to the Judgment Hall. The two finally meet. Dust Sans is finally confident in his abilities, having killed Asgore and stolen his powers after being refused the 6 human souls. Being at a higher LV